You've got one life to live. Love yourself, be kind to others, break free and let your spirit soar. Empower life with Cleopatra will help you awaken the best version of you. Empower life with Cleopatra. Oh, 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 oh. Empower life with Cleopatra. Oh, 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 oh.
Hello, 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 everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Oh, Robin, you're here already. Thank you for so much for joining. It's so good to see you. Last week was interesting, but let me tell you, we're going to make up for the issues of last week tonight, okay? You're going to get a good one tonight. Three confessions, guys. Three confessions. There are quite a few people already in the chat. Lady said, she was sad when last week's show did not air, but she is looking forward to tonight. So am I. So am I. So am I. Hilarious Pet says, from the titles, I wonder if these ladies have a conscience. Sure, they do. I mean, that's why they are confessing now. Okay. So, you guys get ready. Okay. I've got some guests who are meant to be joining me tonight. I think this technical thing is probably still going on, but listen, the show must go on. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Who else is here? If you're here, come on, click on the chat, and let me know you're here. I'm gonna go straight into it tonight, actually, because like I said, we've got three um confessions tonight. And I need you guys in the chat to please, you are the judges tonight. No, okay, so okay. But listen, we don't judge, we advise. Okay. So I want you guys to advise tonight. Okay. Just put your own comments on what you think about the stories, what they should do, because they're asking, what should I do? I mean, the one we had a couple of weeks ago, she wasn't even sorry about what she did. She just said she's not sorry. But these three ladies are actually sorry. So we need you to please. Hello, Ben. Thank you for joining. Yay! Thank you for joining. Good to see you. So I'm going to go straight into it. So, guys, welcome to Empire Life Confession Session. You know what I think? Maybe next time I should get a robe with a big cross in front so that I can be the Reverend Sister and say, and they'll say, "Welcome." Bless me, sister, for I have sinned. Seriously. But listen, this is Empower Life Confession Session, where the only place where truth has no filter. Lies come to an end, they come to die here, and the stories are raw, they are real. Well, sometimes unforgivable, but unforgettable as well. Tonight, we are not playing it safe. We are diving headfirst into the chaos of human hearts, honestly. A sister carrying her sister's husband's baby. Like a woman who ended her life to protect her secret affair. And another who cannot stop seducing married men and doesn't know how to stop. I don't get it. I mean, these aren't just stories, they are emotional wrecking balls wrapped up in skin and shame. Seriously, the kind of secrets that take families and shatter relationships and split souls. But before we go any deeper, guys, if you're watching live, please grab your popcorn. Like I said, hit that subscribe button and like this show. All right. And light up your comments. I want to see all your comments, uncensored, raw, loud. If you're going to be watching this on replay, please just don't watch it. React, comment as well, and share it with people. Okay. And if you have confessions like these people did, send an email to empowerlifewithcleopatra@gmail.com. Empowerlifewithcleopatra@gmail.com. Guys, please just subscribe. Yeah, just subscribe. It's free. It's free. Yeah. And hit the notification bell whenever you subscribe so that you don't miss the sessions. Okay. Now, guys, my guests, it looks like my guests are going to join. Okay. Well, there they are. Oh, where are you both? Where are you both? We can't hear you.
Can you hear? Can you hear us
Yeah,
now?
yeah, we can hear you now. Where are you both?
Perfect. We're in the woodlands somewhere. No, I'm joking.
Okay, I can only see. I can't see your head, Jules. Yeah. Well, better. Okay, listen, my guests, they are somewhere. I'm not going to say a word. Mom's the word. Ryan, hi. Thanks for joining. Good to see you. Thank you so much for all your support. Thanks to everyone who's joined, and thank you for all your support. So, guys, I'm just going to get straight into the stories tonight, okay? Because, ooh, child, I don't even, okay. Let me introduce my guests, even though they are late, right? I'm going to find them later, but let me introduce them.
Sorry.
First of all, we've got the beautiful and talented Messi G with over 24 years in health and social care and the founder of One Life, One Love, a trauma informed powerhouse. She's transforming vulnerable lives across London and beyond. Next, we've
Thank
got
you.
Jules standing right next to her, or bending right next to her, if you would say. A filmmaker with over 30 years in the Nollywood industry, a cybersecurity expert, and a PhD researcher in public health care, amongst many other skills. You know what I'm saying? Jack of all trade and master of all of them as well.
Mm.
Okay, so these stories are true stories, all right? But when we're telling them on behalf of the confessors, um, we are going to be ensuring, and what we've done is that we've changed the actual names so that we can protect their security. They may have changed their names already, but just to be on the safe side, because I always guarantee anonymity, right? We are
Right.
going to we've changed their names. So let me begin with my first story, which is I slept with my sister's husband and I am pregnant.
What?
Okay, I was born in Lagos, Nigeria, the last of three girls. Growing up, my eldest sister, Ifoma, was like a second mother to me. She was perfect, graceful, brilliant, and always in control. Our mother died when I was 11, and Ifoma stepped up, raising me while balancing university and working part time. Fast forward to last year, Ifoma got married to Uche, a tall, handsome pharmacist with a quiet confidence and a smile that could melt stone. The wedding, I felt something strange. I tried to ignore it. But every time Uche looked at me, it felt like he saw me, not as the baby sister, not as Ifoma's shadow, but as a woman. It started the night they had a fight, a massive one. I was living with them at the time, job hunting and sleeping in their guest room. Ifoma stormed out, and Uche stayed behind. He drank. I drank. I don't know what possessed me, but he came to my room. We didn't speak. He just stood at the door like he was waiting for permission, and I gave it. We told ourselves it was going to be a one time thing, but it happened again and again and again. Always after fights, always when she wasn't home. I hated myself, but I craved him. Now I'm 8 weeks pregnant. I've taken the test 5 times. I haven't told him. I haven't told her. I'm watching her decorate a nursery for her baby, blissfully unaware that her husband
Wow.
might have fathered mine.
Wow.
I know I'm a monster, but I don't know how to untangle this. If I tell her, I destroy her life. If I lie, I destroy my soul. What should I do?
What?
What should I do? Maureen, good evening. Thanks for joining. Empower
Crazy.
Royals in the chat, please. What should she do? My co hosts, my guests here, Mercy and Jules, please. What should this lady do? Over to you guys.
First and foremost, it's that's a terrible story, you know.
I
You
know.
think?
Yeah, I think it's shocking to my bone marrow that a thing like that can happen. But to put myself on the safe side, it happens, and
What? What? What did you say happened?
if it happens
Oh, okay.
to me, I would advise the lady to discuss with her sister one on one. I
Okay.
think Yeah.
Yeah, if I was the sister, there'll be no discussion. I'll be
She's
shotting her
out,
some
right?
blows first.
No, no. See,
We ain't talking for the first at least few minutes. I'm gonna have to show her that I'm the big sister, and the discipline side will definitely need to come out first. Like, get that out of my system first. I
that won't
mean,
change. That
really?
won't change anything.
I know, but let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. This is a live situation, and we're dealing with raw emotions. The sister is pregnant. You find out that your sister is pregnant. Let's look at how this is gonna play out in reality. Like, you put yourself in those shoes. You
Jules,
are
how would you
gonna
feel if your
hit the
brother
roof,
impregnated your wife, Jules?
right?
What would you feel?
Oh, huh. I'll let him marry. Straight up. I'll let him marry. That's what happens in South Africa every day and then. My experience salary is quite overwhelming to date. The lady looked at me eyeball to eyeball. It's your brother. It's in the family. If I leave it for you alone, you can't finish it.
What?
I rest my case. Human being differs, culture differs. But if it happens,
So you wait.
I'll walk away. I don't believe in violence. I don't believe in fighting to make the wrong right. No, you can't change it.
So
If she
where's the
doesn't have a feeling,
emotions?
no, if there's no feelings, she won't sleep with my brother. There's something there.
So how do you feel? Like, where are the emotions?
If I'm angry, I walk away because I might kill. I don't want to kill. That's the truth.
Mm-mm.
I'm talking about real life situation. If I get angry, I walk away to avoid situations that will put me in jail.
I hear
Just
that.
like what happened recently within my neighborhood. A guy
Okay.
walked into somebody in Newcross
Yeah.
with his girlfriend and stabbed a 26-year-old boy.
Oh dear.
Just barely 2 weeks. And the wife put to bed last week. The wife of
The
the stabbed the
26-year-old
boy,
year old boy
the
put to bed the
26-year-old
wife.
boy's wife.
Oh my goodness.
So you can imagine that mixed kind of feeling situation. What will I do? Dead is dead. You can't get money back. So we try as much as possible to restrict the level of violence that goes on. I can't put
I
Wow.
mean, can you imagine though, the sisters?
two wrongs can't make it right. No matter
So
what
are
you
you
do.
saying they don't have the right to play out the emotions and get, I'm okay.
Might throw a punch at your sister, she drops. What happens? You go to jail.
No, just slap her. Just one slap.
The slap can even spin her out.
Just
You
one.
never can tell.
Are you for real?
Because the
Slap.
way she feels the pregnancy is not the same way you're gonna feel pregnancy. People differ.
So we're
Women
saying
differ.
the two sisters are pregnant at the same
Oh
time,
my gosh.
right?
Yes,
Wow.
they are.
He will
Yeah.
marry
So
two of
Sister
them.
is decorating the creche or the nursery for her baby. Meanwhile, her younger sister is pregnant for the same man.
I mean, why did she keep doing the same test 5 times? Like, that
Because
you
she
kept
cannot
going back
believe
for
it.
more.
She wants to convince herself that she's not
Exactly.
pregnant.
How
Without
she gave
protection,
permission. She gave permission. What do you mean? You just let it out and put it out and gave it
she
out.
she fell on top of it.
The
She
former
just
sister knows she's been liking the man. She wants the man. The man is
exactly.
yeah. She likes the man.
Of course. I mean,
The
look at
man is
how she
attractive.
described him at
Yeah.
the wedding. Look at why are you looking at him like that? Why are you looking at him and
So
like,
She read all those
she let the
meanings to
devil
it.
make her play the devil's advocate.
so who's at fault here? The
The
sister or the
lady is
man?
at fault. She's the Eve that gave Adam the apple.
No, they are both at fault.
They're both at fault. Accountability on both
Come
sides.
No,
on,
Adam and
Jules.
Eve are at fault. That's why I say she's the Eve that gave Adam the apple. They're both at fault. God cast two of them away. So
If
let
the
them be
guy really
punished.
loved the wife, if he really loved the wife, he would not have. He shouldn't have even. If the girl
Yeah.
was coming on to him, literally exposing
Cleo,
herself. The most he can do
Cleopatra,
is to say, "I will
Cleopatra,
tell your sister about this."
Cleopatra, alcohol is not
Mm.
water, you know. They were drinking alcohol, not water.
So it's
So remember,
excusable.
because alcohol can change your mindset. That's
No.
why they say
No,
don't drink and drive.
alcohol brings out who you really are because there are no
Right.
inhibitions. Then
Oh,
it brings
so
out who you
alcohol
really
brings
are.
out the way you drive. They say don't drink and drive. That means a lot, you know. You can
That's
Alcohol
kill a
makes you
foolishness,
man.
lose
though, isn't it?
control.
You lose control. That's what it is. So don't drink
That's
and drive.
foolishness. Though.
So don't do some things when you drink alcohol. But they cannot control themselves because both are drunk.
No, they can. There's a level of control,
Well, they
even
were
when
drunk
you're
the first time, but they drunk the
intoxicated.
second, third, and fourth, and fifth time when they were
Uh,
doing it again and again and
Oh,
again.
you know, the old firewood never stop burning. It started already. It will continue to burn.
The old fire
You
would
think
never
you
come.
got answers for everything, Jules? Not this time, darling. Not this
So,
time.
so wait, the old firewood keeps burning. Does that mean your old flames can come
Old
close?
firewood, once you light the match,
Hold on.
once you light the match, it
I've got a
flames up.
question. So does it mean that your old flames who come close to you
Mhm.
will get lit?
Not in this situation. They were not old friends.
No, but
The girl have been eyeing the guy, and devil helped her with alcohol, and the guy said yes unknowingly, and he was asking,
Wait,
and the lady was ready to.
what did you just say?
Remember?
Did you just put this all on the woman?
No, you can take a horse to stream, and the horse can only let you ride
I'm gonna
if
just
you
keep
want to.
quiet on this one.
No. Say your mind,
Listen,
man.
my royals in the chat, what do you guys think? Because this is good. I'm loving this though. I'm not even denying, I'm not fucking about. I love this. Okay. I love the bass blows. My royals, you guys say something. What do you think about this lady? What I mean, like, is this right? What should she do? Because she's
This
asking.
could never be right.
She's sorry for what she's done. She's
She
pregnant now.
ain't
She's
sorry.
sorry.
If he was to roll up right now, even in her pregnancy, she'd still be giving it to him. She is not
Yeah.
sorry.
She wants the guy. That's it. Simple and short.
She hooked.
Hmm.
She,
Okay.
she, she, she's rubbing her hands all up in Uche's head, and everywhere else she'll allow to be
Like
rubbed.
I said, the horse will never ride unless the rider cannot ride a horse unless the horse allows the rider. I'm not putting blame on the girl,
Listen,
but that's exactly what happens.
So,
He wants to
they
ride.
they are both to blame. They are both
right?
to
Yeah,
blame.
I'm not saying what he did is right, but you can't use wrong to correct
Yeah, but
the wrong.
why? But what you're trying to say is that her fault because she allowed it.
She wanted it.
But he came to the door to stand there.
Well,
What did
Perhaps
they
if he
do
had
for
not
my
come to
front
the
door?
door in the
you
first
know,
place,
Why
you
are you
know,
at my front door?
there's
Why?
the story about the Jonah. We don't know whether Jonah was going to swallow the fish or the fish swallowed Jonah. You know,
How? How? How?
I
How?
rest my case.
I
I'm
think
not
he's
saying
trying to
anything.
justify this one. This one, it won't work. We're not taking the blame for this one.
I
Like,
am not
what?
saying a
Why?
word.
No, but why did he go to her door? Why did
Exactly.
he?
he probably wanted
Why?
solace. He wanted to tell
In
her
my
outside of
room?
story to the
In my
lady.
room?
And get into the
Once,
room. The lady was just
once,
open.
once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. They kept going on and on again and again.
Once beaten, twice shy. But this time around, he wasn't shy. He kept clapping, and the mosquito was flying.
They deserve whatever's coming to them, as far as I'm concerned. Because you know what? Let's look at the bigger picture. Like, if she's having the baby, this is another messed up situation where, remember, two children are going to be born to the
Mhm.
same father,
Two sisters.
two
Yeah.
sisters. I mean, this is messed
It's
up.
On all shades,
What?
all colors. It's messed up.
It's messed
Seriously.
up. Like, what? And this
I'm
is
not a party
why.
to this, because
This is
You
why
know?
men should not be
I'm not a party
dipping.
to this at all.
Why is a
Because
man dipping between two
I
sisters?
can't find myself in that situation. I'll run away.
Like, really?
So why didn't he go away when you know there's a serpent in the house?
Oh,
Who's
is
True.
the
it the
serpent?
woman's
Who's
fault,
the
is it?
serpent?
No, I'm not
It's still
blaming
the
the
girl's
woman.
fault.
Wait,
I'm just saying.
who's the serpent? She is? He's the one with the snake.
I think next
She just had
time
her.
we have to be in two different axes and do these things because someone's ready to give me a hit at the back.
Yeah, and you deserve it too. You deserve it
No,
too.
because the way she's asking who is the serpent, I can't say yes or no. How do I get a blow?
The-
The blow for the sister,
Lady.
the blow for the sister will land on me. I don't want it.
Okay, listen, Robin, Lady, Hilarious Pet, Ben, Ryan, Maureen, and so on and so forth. Who is to blame? Robin says they are both to blame. We
right.
all have moments of weaknesses,
Thank
but
you,
not
Robin.
repetitive. That's the thing. That's the key.
Mm-hmm.
Not repetitive. One mistake is one mistake too many, but shouldn't have
Right?
continued. And as Einstein said, don't make the same experiment and expect different results. That's insanity, literally.
There you go. There you go. Thank you,
What?
Robin.
I said that before.
Yeah.
I said she's trying to convince herself that it's not real, but it's real. You're trying experiment to change it. Even God wants to answer your prayer. God will not change the pregnancy to be nothing.
But where did you get serpent from? Self.
No. I mean, serpent in the Bible,
Oh,
like
okay.
it was the serpent that convinced Eve to give Adam the apple.
Oh, the serpent is the thing in between his legs. That's the serpent.
Oh,
Right.
I never. That is
Exactly.
an
The
oracle.
anaconda in his
If you are
the
legs, an oracle,
anaconda
a good
between his
oracle.
legs. Right.
Right?
That's an
Yes.
oracle, and you know that oracle. They've got a mind of your own.
I'm gonna pray for you, men. Father Lord, help men not to keep falling into that sort of temptation in Jesus'
Are
Amen.
name.
you praying and
Amen.
she's concurring? I know I'm not in that temptation one bit.
Oh, sorry, sorry,
Right?
sorry, sorry, sorry.
Ryan says, my advice or comments will depend on if they or any of them are Christians. Does it really matter if they are Christians or not? It's about conscience though, isn't it?
I think to
Because-
some degree it does in terms of like your conscience and, because if she really is repentant, there's an element of being able to forgive herself to enable her to tell the truth. Because if she's
Mm,
not able to forgive herself, she's not, because I guess that's where we have our different walks and our different beliefs or whatever. It does fashion the things that we do. Some of us would never even date a married man. Talk more of your sister's husband. I mean, oh God. Like there aren't enough men in the world where you would have to open your legs to your sister's man.
I
Like
mean,
really?
this generation nowadays, and I'm not just talking about the Gen Zs, even the ones before them, the things that they do. I'm not saying I'm old school, but there are certain things that you hear people say nowadays, and you say to yourself, really, where does this come from? Like, it's like the whole
Is it
idea,
on?
the whole mentality is totally different. Like, it's for some, I'm not saying all of them, but for some, seriously, the things that they come up with, the things that they say, you wonder, do these
Yeah,
people actually have a heart or a conscience? So Ryan, yeah,
yeah, yeah,
they were Christians, I guess maybe if they repented, and if they are Christians, really,
yeah,
they should yes anyway. But that's
yeah.
my we'll talk about that later. But Ryan, keep talking, keep the comments coming in. Ben, Maureen, Robin, everybody, hilarious Beth, Lady, everybody
And
who was
she
here.
should have moved
Yeah,
out. She should have moved when from that first time it
yeah,
happened. She should have taken her round whatever self out, but she kept her horny self there to keep receiving from him. So
exactly.
yes, she should have moved because it's his marital home, right? She's the
Hmm.
sister that came. She doesn't have an aunt, she doesn't have a friend. Go move in with someone else.
Now you're
That's
getting my
right.
point. Now you guys are accepting my point.
And I'm just saying that
That's
the two
you
Okay,
know
go,
right.
the two can go.
you guys are accepting it finally
They did the hanky panky together.
because they are in the boat together. So why didn't she move?
They are both.
So now
They
you're
are both
realizing
to
she could have
blame.
moved.
Yeah, they're both to blame.
Yeah. Ryan says
And
my
then she said she
advice.
loves
Oh,
her sister, right? She said she loves her sister. She's all, all. How can you love your? Oh, how can you love your
She
sister?
wants to eat her sister's bowl.
she's already not want to. She's already literally eating it,
Yeah, she's
and
eating from
probably
the bowl.
even licking it. God
Ah,
forgive
And
me.
ah,
and
ah.
everything
Um,
out it.
right.
Mm.
Ryan says, as adults, they are both to blame. I'd say delay the confession until a less vulnerable time after the safe delivery of the unborn child. Okay?
Mm, I don't
You
know.
know, because I mean, I see your point, Ryan, because if you look at it from that perspective, she might confess, and the sister is so angry, and then she starts fighting, and then they will both lose their babies, or one of them will lose their babies. So probably wait
Exactly.
until the baby is born. So yeah,
Hmm.
Ryan, you got a point there. That's a good
They
one.
can
I
tell.
didn't even think about that myself.
They
So
can tell.
yeah,
Yeah,
You
that's a
can
good one.
tell the father and the fathers who mothered, who fathered. But not this time
But
is
the
very
father is
critical.
obviously going to say he wants the DNA anyway. But hey,
But
hey
it
ho.
depends if the
Um,
girl, if the sister
well,
tells the man that he's also responsible for ours.
well, that's
You
that's
know,
that's not to say if how who knows? Maybe you're going to receive a letter from the sister soon saying she's pregnant with somebody else's baby and it's not her
no, she might not
husband's.
tell somebody, but she's pregnant too. So they put her in the budget of the family, and
okay.
they keep the horse riding.
Okay, all right. I'm going to go to the second story now, but let me quickly
Thank
take the
you.
last comment from Robin. Robin says morality, integrity, etc. are subsets of those that follow any religion and should also be for those who don't. 1,000,000%, Robin. I couldn't
Yeah,
agree with you anymore. Seriously, you are
values.
absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Now to the second question, story. Right. I aborted my husband's baby to keep my secret relationship alive. That's the title of the second confession. And it goes like this. I met Tunde, who was 19. He
Sunday.
was my first boyfriend, my first love, and the first man to ever hit me.
Hmm.
But I stayed. I always stayed because he apologized, because I didn't think I was worth more, and because I thought we could change him. He proposed after 5 years and I said yes, because I was exhausted and I wanted the nightmare to end. But then I met Ayo. Ayo was different, a quiet writer I met at a workshop in Abuja. We started talking online. Then we started meeting in cafes. And then one night, he kissed me.
Hmm.
It was like my soul breathed for the first time. I began living two lives. Tunde, the aggressive banker everyone adored, and Ayo, the man who made me laugh until I cried.
Oh.
Then I found out I was pregnant.
Mm.
And I knew it was Tunde's.
Her husband.
Ayo has always been careful. We were
Protective.
always careful. I couldn't bear the thought of tying myself to Tunde forever. Remember, Tunde is the wife beater, right? She couldn't bear herself to tying herself to Tunde forever.
Here it is tied to him forever.
I couldn't bring another life into that chaos. So I told Tunde I had a miscarriage. And I went to a clinic alone, terrified, numb, and ended it. Ayo never knew. That's her lover. Tunde cried and held me like a man who'd lost a child he'd never truly deserved.
Oh.
It's been 3 months. And now, Ayo, the good guy, wants to propose. He says he wants forever with me. But I'm a woman who lives with a ghost. The child
Mm.
I ended to keep a lie alive.
Mm.
Can I say yes to him, knowing what I have done?
Hmm.
It.
Yeah, women, though.
Thank
No, no, no. I don't.
you
No,
so
you. No,
much,
you. No,
late
wait, wait, wait,
night.
wait, 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 wait.
Ine, thank you so much for joining in, and thank you, my
You
darling, for
don't get it.
joining.
You don't get it. No, not you. You see, when I say fair women, she ran away from me. But to be honest,
You cannot
that
just leave
lady,
this set like that now, madam. Please now. And we want to see
she's
this
scared.
beautiful
She,
face, okay?
she want to. She want to deal with me in a way that doesn't really matter here because I'm not talking about her. I say fair women. I'm not generalizing all women, but the fact that we can have stomach to do some things. This lady is a monster. Let me talk about her, not women now. This lady is a monster. For you to take in for the man that married you, and you what did you do again? She
She
aborted the
aborted.
baby.
Yeah.
In fact, I lost conscious. My mind is just
So don't scatter your
amused.
brain.
She scattered my head right now because what most important thing is that some women find difficult to conceive. Now you conceive the
I
greatest
know,
gift
right?
of God. You don't conceive and you took it out. You killed the baby. You killed a child that is defenseless. That is absolutely a no-no. Now, because of some love you have might be lost, because when reality dawn on her, when she moves out of the house and joins this guy, she'll find out that she doesn't even love the guy. But just because she's sidetracking, taking some stick from the side, makes her feel, oh, it's so sweet. When you get into the court, it's a different ball game entirely. A lot of people watch
Apparently,
match
Ayo
and say,
makes her laugh a lot. Apparently, Ayo, she breathed for the first time. So all this while, before she met Ayo,
So
she was
why
joking.
didn't she just
"See, just walk
leave?
away, just
Yeah,
leave.
like
If
leave
you
the guy
breathe for the
alone.
first time, get away. Tell the
Leave the
guy,
guy alone.
I want
And
to end this."
it doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you say you don't want to be tied to him because of she's selfish.
Greed,
That is the bottom
Very.
line. She
greed,
is absolutely selfish.
greed.
And maybe, I know it sounds really bad, but maybe having a mother like that would have been the worst thing for a child to grow up in. Why? because that woman clearly does not know
It's-
how to take responsibility, accountability, doesn't have values. And what kind of child is she going to raise like that? You know, the
Mm.
fact that she could even go ahead and do that, not even to say, okay, I'm pregnant now. Let me leave him, raise a child, make sure that the environment is good for this child that I didn't give to myself, but I've been blessed with. That to me is all kinds of crazy and all kinds of wrong. She will
Mm-hmm.
never be happy in her lifetime because at the end of the day, she's not even getting what she wants. You're still with your husband, for crying out loud.
This
You're
story
still
makes me.
married.
This story makes me
It doesn't
shiver.
make sense.
Honestly,
Yeah, I
when
mean,
you wa-
the man is a wife beater, so nobody encourages that because you
Of
know
course
that
not.
it's a chaotic relationship. Leave. If you
Leave,
leave
get
and then you
out,
end up with this other guy, then that's okay. But you cannot stay in the marriage. You're still being beaten. You don't love the man anymore, obviously,
right?
but you're still there, and then you're still with somebody else. Thank you for joining, Edith. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you so
And
much.
I've heard
What
of
do
men,
you
I
guys
know this
think?
is not excusable, but I've heard of men who change a lot at the birth of a child. I've heard of that. I've heard of
Okay.
men who are willing to go to therapy and all the rest of it just because of
the baby,
that. Yeah, and I know of individuals like that who have like really done drastic changes, and their wives, the children
Mm.
can attest to that. You know, and I know of men who maybe, definitely some who have ended the relationship and are fantastic fathers, still try and support the mom, even though they started out as
Mm.
individuals who were aggressive. And, you know, sometimes we don't realize that some of these aggressions and violences is from what they've experienced as children.
Mhm.
And until it's dealt with as a problem to say, look, a whole child is coming in, or, you know, you're violent. Has he ever been pulled up on it? Has she ever tried to do anything about it? But instead, she ends a whole life. I mean, get out of here.
You
Get
know,
out of here.
some people don't really understand that a wife beater, a man beater, or a husband beater is a mental health issue. Some people don't really understand it because it's a psychological thing for you to raise your hand and beat another fellow. You don't walk on the street
Yeah.
and start fighting. Some people could beat you to pop, but because you underestimate the
Yeah.
person that lives with you at home, you think they can just be a bagging, a bunch of sack or
Yeah.
whatever. It's a mental health thing. The same
Yeah.
goes for women that
Man.
beat their husband. That
Oh,
is
yeah.
so terrifying.
Yeah.
The day I saw a woman slap the husband, hit him down, pin him down, and rain punches on him, I was like, wow.
Yeah, I've
I
seen
couldn't
that.
defend the man. The best we could do was to pull the woman out. But if I catch you as a man beating a woman, I'll beat you straight up.
Can I ask a question? Like, would we have
Yeah.
justified this if she didn't have a piece on the side? And I say a piece because that's all it is, the thing in between his legs that is making her
Mm.
feel sweet. If she
Mm.
didn't have a piece on the side, would it still be valid for her to get rid of the child? So coming from the women's hostels that I've worked in, there have been individuals who have been in relationships and it's not good, it's violent, they cannot see themselves, they don't have any person making them feel good on the side, they cannot see themselves bringing up a child in that environment. And so I know of some of those women who have made the decision to actively go and remove because they don't even feel that they're strong enough themselves to say no to the violence. Would we be saying
Okay.
something different if that was the case?
Okay.
I'm just putting that out
Personally,
there.
You
that's a
can't
good
validate
question,
you
but
can't
I'm just
validate
personally,
asking.
what I'm saying, you
Don't
can't
shoot me.
no wait, you can't validate abortion. You cannot in any way come out to say because XYZ is happening, that's why I have to abort. There's nothing. You open your legs and receive the baby from the person, now you're telling me you want to abort
No,
because
but
of
not
that.
all of
No,
it.
come on.
Not all of it. It's like, I mean, it's a violent relationship. Sometimes that means that it's not consensual,
But she's not really about the
even in
baby because the
marriage.
man is beating her. She aborted the baby because she wants to be
Exactly.
in
So
the
that's
arms
why.
of Ayo.
Exactly. So
You
now
see? So that's
I've
she's
added a
even
different
crazy.
twist. I've added a different twist. Would we be saying something different if it was that she didn't have anybody on the side? She's in a violent relationship. She can't stand up to him. She feels scared that she's bringing a child into this environment. Would it then? Would our stance be different? And maybe
okay,
I'll put that out
personally,
to the
yeah.
royals out
My
there.
my opinion personally will be that she should still have the baby, but she should leave that house. She should leave the relationship and go and stay on her own and have a baby because there's no excuse for taking away somebody's life. That's a child
Never,
is a life,
never, yeah.
right? She doesn't have
Oh,
to stay in the relationship. But that child deserves a life, deserves to
I agree with
live,
you.
because
I
that
agree
child
with
would
you
have been a great
100%.
person tomorrow.
I agree
Okay?
with
So you
you.
can't
Yes,
snuff that
100%.
person. But get out of the relationship, go have your
Right,
baby, and look after your child. That's what I would
right,
say.
done.
Lady,
Royals, what are the royals saying?
yeah, lady says both ladies so far are terrible. I know, lady, I know, right?
It's
Robin
not putting
says,
us in a good light.
I know, right? But
When I say fairly,
some
man,
are
I wasn't
good.
joking.
We fear
Uh,
people, not women. Fear
Robin says,
people.
Even the man like
it's
82.
not a mental health issue. It's being able to control yourself and being responsible and accountable for your own actions.
Mental
Absolutely.
health, mental
So
energy.
it's
You
not
need the
yeah,
mental energy.
they're talking
You,
about abuse now. And I know Robin was talking about somebody abusing somebody else, whether it's a man abusing a woman or vice
mm-hmm,
versa.
mm-hmm.
It's not for me. Yes, there might be some people who are a little bit doolally, who now who portray that sort of anger issues and then they are violent. But there are some people who are not crazy. They are just narcissistic. They are just violent people
But
by
it all
nature.
still stems down to the mind. I mean, when we use the word mental health, mental is mind, health is the
It's the mind.
state at
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
your mind is
yeah.
in. So when
Mhm.
you put the two together, mental
Mm,
health just means what
Maybe
state,
we just call it mental
mind
disease,
health,
so they will
what
think
state is
better.
your mind in? Everybody has
mm,
mental health. Every single one of
mhm,
us have mental
mhm,
because we have a
mhm,
mind, the health of
mhm,
our mind. It's
mhm.
just what is it at this end or is it at that end? Is it at the poor
Yeah,
end or the good end, or is it somewhere balanced in between? So
right.
yes, definitely that person that is beating, your mind cannot be correct because a good mind, a correct mind would not do something like that. It needs to be challenged. It needs to be pulled up on. Either that
Mm,
or you just stay by yourself. Don't have anyone to beat.
Let me chip in this one because mental health have been overplugged. Some people forget there's something called mental energy. Your mental energy is declined. You bent to act abruptly. You're bent to act irresponsibly. You're meant to act in a way that people start to wonder, is it okay? Is it not to lose? That's the mental energy. But everything is generalized as mental health. Coming from my own study of mental abuse, mental approach, and all that you need to do. Your body works based on the energy you have in your mind. That is mental energy. Your body can start recharging when the energy is low. It's all mental health. Keeping it right. If you're not physically healthy, you can't run, you can't jump, you can't walk. So physical retardation can actually put you in a situation where your head will not function well. If you have a low sugar in your head, you're as good as dead because the brain needs sugar to work.
Hmm.
And if it's not fixed, there's nothing that everything's going to be haywire. When people are
okay,
enjoying
okay.
music, when people are enjoying music, you are trying to break the box of the music. That's madness. And everyone has got 5 minutes of madness in their head, especially when the mental energy is sapped. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Well, I see where Robin is coming from. I think it's about being able to control yourself. Even I know everybody's got their so-called 5 minutes of madness. I beg to differ sometimes, but I know we all have our moments, right? But it's still about being able to control yourself and being responsible and accountable for your actions. You know, if somebody feels that they've got anger issues or mental situations or whatever due to whatever reason, go and seek help. You cannot put
Exactly.
your problems on somebody else by being aggressive to somebody else. That's another person's child, another person's mother, and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that.
That's
You
true.
know, so it's not really fair. Now, the third story. Okay, I am addicted to sleeping with married men,
Case
and I
closed.
don't know how to stop. I grew
Hmm.
up in Port Harcourt, the daughter of a pastor
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
and a market woman.
Oh
Okay, guys,
Lord.
I'm so sorry, Emporios and my co-hosts and everything. We're trying so hard not to judge because I don't want people who are sending their emails not to say, okay, I'm not going to send because they're slagging me or because they're really telling me or I feel very bad or whatever. So I don't want to send my comment. Please still keep sending them. We're going to try not to judge. We're going to try, but it's just that these are things that you need to know. we're still gonna love you, and thank you so much for sending your confessions in, but we just have to say these things how we see it. All right, so please forgive
Right.
us. Okay, so I grew up in Port Harcourt, the daughter of a pastor and a market woman. Our house was strict: no boys, no phones, no parties. It was just church, home, school, repeat. Church, home, school, repeat. But I always knew I had a fire in me, a craving for attention, for touch, for something that felt like danger. My first real kiss was with a married choir director
Mm.
when I was 17.
Oh my gosh.
Can
Since
you
then,
imagine 17 with choir director, bad man? Hmm. Anyway,
since then,
continue.
since then, I've made it a habit. I don't chase single men. I chase taken men.
Mm.
The ones with wives, rings, children.
Wow.
The ones who text me at 1 a.m. in the morning. The ones who say, "You make me feel alive."
She must have diamonds, you know.
Diamond, she's a witch.
Diamonds somewhere. Okay.
Diamonds in
Uh,
between the
it,
legs.
She's
it,
possessed.
it started as rebellion, but now it's like a high. I've slept with 6 married men in the past 1 year.
Can you
One,
imagine?
one was my boss. Another was my best friend's dad.
Mm.
Oh, Lord, no.
Still counting.
I don't love them. I don't even like most of them, but the secrecy, the power, it makes me feel seen.
Mm.
But last week, one of their wives found out.
Hmm.
They confronted me at the supermarket.
Water, water.
They called, they called me a whore. She spat at me in front of the full aisle. And for the first time, I felt shame.
Good,
Real shame.
She's
good.
lucky. No hot water with pepper in it.
I want to stop, but every time I try, I find myself drawn in again and again to
She's
another
addicted.
Addiction.
Addicted, you know.
unavailable man with another stop story about his cold wife and lonely marriage.
Mm.
What's wrong with me? Can I ever be normal? So this is her confession. Right. What y'all say about this one?
Yeah, she sold her soul already, man.
This one are for Jesus. So
We need the blood of God.
more than the blood. This one,
We need the blood of God to sanitize our soul.
this one is we're not throwing the first stone, but I think Jesus himself needs to walk by and deliver this one direct.
Lord have mercy. That's all I can
Lord
say.
Actually,
have
Lord
mercy.
mercy, mercy, Lord.
For real.
let's
Like,
hear the comment from the comment section.
I think
Because
What the
are you
session
trying to
says,
touch?
this one
Ryan
time me.
says, I believe in some circumstances could build a case for such act. I guess for the second story, he's still carrying on. It could mean extreme circumstances. The motive behind this one, though, I would not count as extreme enough. This is the one that is what's the second story? Pregnant for
Sister's
sis,
husband.
no, the one that aborted her husband's
Oh
baby.
yeah, right, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And Ryan says she could have handled it better. Robin
Much.
says there used to be a service run by women in the USA where women would test their fiancés like this before they got married.
What?
Yeah.
How? I don't get that.
Maybe, like maybe there's like actually there are some reality shows that you have where the girl or the man wants to propose to the wife or the
Mm-hmm.
husband, as the case may be, then they will get somebody to pull a prank on the
All
man
right,
to test their loyalty, whether they are faithful or not.
right. Got it.
And
Mm,
and 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 obviously they would disguise. There was one I actually watched where
yeah.
this guy is in the army, right? He was in the army, he loves his girl and everything. He wanted to propose to this girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he called this guy to come and help pull this prank. Right. So this girl came with her best friend, the girl, as well. So this guy called the girl and said, you got a special package, somebody is here that wants to propose to you and everything. This is the ring. This is the car over there because he bought her a
Oh
car.
yeah. I think I've seen something like that.
Is it
Right.
housewife of
Okay.
Vilnius?
Huh?
No. Can I finish?
Yeah. Bought her a car. So the guy said, all he wants you to do is to say, I love you, mention his name.
Right.
I love you so much. The girl was like, he doesn't, I don't need to mention his name. I mean, he knows I love him anyway. Thank you so much, my darling. I love you. So the guy said, no. Mention the name of the person who bought you this car. And then
Right.
she started, is it Chief so and so and so? The guy said, no. So, oh, sorry, kid. No, it's not that one. Is it Donald? No. Okay, it's not that one. Is it
Hey,
so and so person? It's
and
not
she
that
went
person.
through about 5 names, right?
Yeah, the guy could not take it anymore. Got out of the car and was like, what?
Was that?
After all the time, money that I've spent for all these years, for five
Can you
years, I've been with you, or
imagine?
7 years, and you've been
That's
following
terrible.
all these men. So that
Yeah.
was a prank, and it was a good thing he did that because he would have known that she was a bit of a
Well,
um,
yeah, player.
what's the word?
Yeah.
Nicodemus,
She's a girl on the streets.
Nakatalia, the one that
Yeah,
knocks
she's
everywhere.
yeah,
Nakatalia. Yeah.
Nakademus. Nakademus.
Where do you
No,
guys
the
get
man
this
is
from?
Nakademus, the woman is Nakatalia. Okay.
Nakatani.
Yeah, the other one, Shira, we got different names
Right.
for them.
Yeah.
Keziah, from where I come, a woman that gives is a Keziah. The man
Right.
that
Okay.
receives is
What are they saying?
Nathaniel.
What are they
Yeah.
saying out there?
Robin says, yes, it was entrapment, but better to know before you got married. Absolutely. Better to know before you got married. So with this woman, guys, what do you think about her? She cannot stop being attracted to married men. She says she likes the fact that she's seen. She loves the attention and so on and so forth. Do you guys think? I mean, I personally, right? I mean, I don't really want to judge, but all three ladies, I will have my 2 cents contribution in a minute.
No, but
I think,
that third one, she needs some serious help.
Sanitizer.
No, but there's a psychological issue there. If she feels that she can't stop herself going for married men, she's now developed,
She's addicted already.
yeah,
She
she's
said it.
addicted to that. So there's something there that she needs to address and deal
yeah.
with. Clearly, something deeper that she needs to address and deal with. Because if you have a desire to go for something that you know is not yours, you're
Mm,
creeping around, and it excites you. Where
getting
most
high from it.
people getting high.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this story compared to the first one. I mean, I'm saying there's not much difference because they're both married, right? Going for people that are not yours.
Mm,
There's an element of excitement that comes with that for them,
mm, mm,
where one felt really guilty because it was her sister, but this
yeah.
one, she don't feel no way. She enjoys the taste. She enjoys knowing that she can get the men to do what they want,
And
how
they are
they want,
married people.
and they're married people.
So her catch, her kill are married people. So she's got a target.
It's not that she's just sleeping with
She just
anybody.
don't,
She's not like loose. Like she's loose, but she's not. She's specific loose. She's I want a married man loose.
But now she says she feels ashamed though. She says she
That's because she
actually
got
feels for the
spat
first
on.
time
She
because somebody came
lucky.
and slapped her at the store. So now she
Yeah,
feels
she lucky.
ashamed.
It was just that.
before she
And
was enjoying the
she's
fart.
saying what's wrong with her that she feels she's not normal. So can she
She's
ever be
not
normal?
normal.
That's what she's asking.
So she
Obviously,
know
because she
that
knows.
It's not
she
normal.
was enjoying the fart or she was enjoying the secrecy, eh? And that gives
Yeah,
her energy, that gives her power. So her
yeah.
mindset is I get what I want, I'm going out with influential people and I can do whatever. So and whatever can happen to her, she never can tell. You know? It's
My.
it's
Wow.
terrible, man.
Yeah, Robin says she may just want married men because she knows it's temporary as they are not going to leave their wives. But she may not want a relationship, hence not going for singles. which is true. There are women actually like that who
I
are
know.
not interested in being married to anybody. They just want to
Yeah.
live their best lives with married men because there are no commitments, no nothing, and they
Mm,
don't want to have babies either. They just
They
want
just
to.
want to have a fling all the while.
I
yeah,
don't
but
get
then
it,
there's
but
no self worth. You don't have you.
yeah, but
How can you
exactly,
value yourself?
that's the word,
You
self worth.
know,
There's no self
you don't have
worth.
no values. You don't have no self worth. You don't have, and if it happened to her, if she happened to get married somewhere along the line,
She
Yeah,
have
if
multiple of these happening to her husband.
right,
yeah.
and she could. Can she get married?
Cancer. I say
Can
cancer.
you?
Karma.
But can you
It's
get
real.
married knowing that this is how you were?
She can't.
Can
You
you
She can't
know
stand.
the
She
funny
psychologically?
won't be
thing.
able to stand.
You know the funny thing. I know you, Jules. You said karma, and I believe that karma is real. Karma comes in different ways. But do you
Mm-hmm.
know that I know women who have fooled around all their lives when they were single, when they were younger, and they're actually the ones that got married to the best men,
Mm-hmm.
the
But
most
those men,
responsible, decent, everything guy, all fully packaged, no
every intact, yeah.
issues, and they are
But those
happily
men,
married till today.
Have fooled
have
around.
got funds around. Ask me if I'm allowed to name.
Me too, but
I'll
at
give you
least they're
multiple
still
of
in the
them.
relationship.
Yeah, in relations, they
But
can't
they're
help
fooling
it. They
around.
can't help it. They know that the husband is sleeping around, but they can't help it. They know.
It's really bad. Ryan
It's
says,
terrible.
for addition to sex with married men only, best advice is professional therapy,
Hmm.
prayers prayers and deliverance too.
Absolutely.
I think for all of them, really, they need prayers and
Yeah,
deliverance.
they all need deliverance. They need to come and see me. Come to my headquarters.
Please give them where they can come. Although this confessor, the last one, I'm not
Oh,
quite sure
okay.
where she is from because she didn't say exactly where she was. Did she say Port Harcourt? But
Is
I
it
know
Port
the other
Harcourt?
two are from Nigeria. I know the other two were from Nigeria.
Port Harcourt too. She's from Nigeria as well.
The last one,
The last one is
no,
from Port
she
Harcourt.
didn't. Okay, she's from Port Harcourt.
Her
Yes,
father
her
is a
father was a pastor,
pastor. The
so they are
mother
all
is a
from
market
Nigeria.
woman, and she
Yeah,
first
they're all from
had the
Nigeria.
first kiss. She had the first kiss from the choir master. What a
Choir
Mhm.
story!
master. Choir
Yeah,
The
master.
choir master
They are
actually
doing things.
choired in her.
They are doing things. Choir masters are
The
doing
choir
things.
master see the best of girls in all churches.
Right?
that's not new though. We know
Well,
we've
it's been
heard
happening.
stories. We've
Choir
heard stories
masters.
of
Taking us back to the first story about
pregnant for her
the
sister's
lady that
husband.
got pregnant for the sister. It's not new because
Yeah.
Moses married same sister. Jacob married same sister. So it's not new.
Was
It's
it
not like
was it was it Moses that married two
Moses
sisters, or
married
it was
Laban. He married his
Isaac?
cousin. He married his
It was
mother's
it was
elder brother's
Leah and Rebecca, right?
daughters. Laban.
that's Isaac, my dear. That's Isaac and Rebecca, and then he married
Isaac
Leah
and
first
Rebecca.
because,
Leah
and then
first.
Rebecca. Yeah, not Moses.
Moses
But
also married. Moses have to walk extra mile to marry his second wife.
that's not
But that's
Moses. That's
different.
No,
Isaac.
it's not Moses. That's Jacob, the mother
Yeah,
of Benjamin and Joseph.
but these are
The
these
one
are
that
behind.
stole their father's she stole her father's stuff and sat on it while she was pregnant, and the father laid a curse.
See, so
That's
maybe the girl,
She ended up giving birth to Benjamin. I know a little of my Bible, not full, but
maybe that
cut
is
me
a
some
different
slack.
curse.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Okay. Ryan says, as long as the therapist isn't a married man.
Yeah,
Because something can
it,
happen as well.
So
it,
not
good
Ryan, not
one,
Robin. It was Robin that said that to Ryan
good
to say,
one,
as long as
Robin.
she can seek therapists,
Yeah,
or maybe deliverance from a pastor who is not a married man as well.
that's right.
Yeah, it can stop her.
That's
Because
why
she
they need to come to me.
exactly. Yeah, go to a woman. Go to a woman, not a man. You this
No, she
last
can go to
girl,
a man that's not married because
No, but she might.
she's
Okay, yeah,
attracted to
okay.
married only. Yeah.
Single man or a woman. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
avoid the married men, please.
Yeah,
Yeah,
avoid the married man. There's
yeah,
something there. There's something there.
yeah, yeah.
Seriously.
So these have been very interesting stories. We're going to keep it really short and sweet tonight, and I'm glad we're going to round up in about 5 minutes or so. So I'm just going to
Oh,
give my 2 cents worth about this. So for these three ladies, yeah, because you want advice. So we've advised you already. My co-hosts, my guests, and my Empowerials, my virtual co-hosts have all advised you guys. And my take on it is we got three women, we got three choices, we got three paths that have been paved with passion, pain, and obviously consequences. So, to the sister who is carrying her brother in law's child, listen, betrayal cuts deeper when it comes from blood. But secrets that fester in silence, if you truly love your sister, you don't lie to protect yourself. Tell the truth. You may lose everything, but you may finally gain peace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You just have to talk to your sister,
Agreed.
right? So the woman who ended a pregnancy to preserve a double life, a love without honesty is not love at all. Are you serious, you this lady? Like, are you serious? A love without honesty is not love. You'll feel guilty, and guilt will eat you from the inside out. If you ever want forever with Ayo, you have to start with full disclosure. Choose to tell the truth, even if it breaks you first, right? You just need to be open as well, right? You cannot, don't have to be in that relationship, even get out of that relationship. If you choose to be with the one who makes you happy because he makes you laugh, go ahead and do that. But you cannot be in a relationship like you said it was chaotic yourself, and then you're still with another person and you're aborting your husband's babies. Where's the heart? Okay, for the woman who's addicted to married men, I think you are broken, right? And you are bleeding in the dark. And that married men that you're addicted to is just a chance to like maybe heal yourself. But that's not the way. It's not about the men, really. It's about you. It's about your worth because it doesn't look like you have self-worth. I'm so sorry, darling. I don't mean to make you feel bad. It doesn't look like you have self-worth. Your wounds and the war within yourself is a problem because you are longing for self-validation. That's what it's because you said in the story, you said for the first time you were seen. So it means you didn't feel like you were seen. You felt that you had to do those things to make yourself seen. So definitely there are some scars in your heart that you need to heal. And healing won't come from another affair. It begins the moment you stop running and start looking inwards. That's what I feel. And always remember, no matter how dark your truth is, you have the power to rewrite your ending. You have the power to rewrite your story. You are not your mistake. You are the lesson. You can come back from that mistake and you can change, guys. Right? So this is what we think, right? And I don't know what anybody else thinks about this. Robin says, at the end of the day, neither the ladies have done anything that have millions have others have done over 1,000 thousands of years and will do for the next 1,000. So they're not doing anything new. People have done this before and they all have their own conscience, which is very true. And it continues and says, understanding and acknowledging the problem is the first and hardest step. Then you are the stage to look for help and support. Yes, I think the last girl actually understands and acknowledges the problem. That's why she says, can I ever, what is wrong with me? Can I ever change? So she
Exactly.
acknowledges that she has a problem. So yeah,
She
Robin,
realized that, yeah.
that's very true. Yeah. So guys, this is the end of the confession series tonight. Next week we will have another show. I don't know if it's going to be another confession. I have so many confessions actually. I have to say. As a matter of fact, there is one that I'm so afraid to even read. It's that bad. I was meant to actually do that this week, but I still haven't come around to my own mental health, really,
I can help you. I can help you read it out.
to, to read it. So I'm going to wait till I gather myself together
I
and
can
then we can
help
have
you
that.
read it. It's reading.
Not tonight, not tonight, not
Not
tonight.
tonight.
Another
Yeah, that's
time.
what I'm saying.
We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it another time when I can
No
get
worries.
myself together. But guys, thank you so much for joining. It's been fun, lovely, and fantastic. Thank you so much to my lovely guests, Messi G and Jules. You guys have some explaining to do. in this place that you've gone to in the woodlands. I don't know what you guys are
I
up
was
to, but
joking.
I like it. I don't know what you're doing, but I like
I
it.
was,
Thank you, guys.
I was,
Thank
well,
you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank
we're
you to
within
my
the we're
co-host.
within the community. It's nothing to be scared of.
Okay, okay. I know where
Oh,
you guys are. Don't even worry. I know where you guys are.
huh?
Thank you all for joining, guys. Thank you to my Empower Royals, my virtual co-hosts, for all your contributions. They are going to be actually coming onto these chats because obviously they know that they have to come onto these chats to read your comments. So if you have any more advice, just keep dropping them because they will come back and read these comments, and
yeah,
at least they know what we think and what we are saying and everything, right? So keep dropping your comments, and the same applies to future confessions as well. Okay, so guys, thank you once again. Until next week, take care, guys. Love you,
Bye.
love you, love you. This is
bye.
Empower Life, and like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget. Until next time, be kind, be good,
Mwah,
be
mwah.
empowered. We love you. Bye, guys. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.
Now I feel like a
Empower
naughty
life with
schoolgirl.
Cleopatra. Awaken the best version of you. Unlock your true potential. Empower your mind, body, and soul. Live with intentions, live with a purpose. Empower your dreams, make it happen today. No matter your age, rise and shine. Live boldly, live authentically. It's your time to rise and shine. Empower life with Cleopatra. Awaken the best version of you. Your journey starts today. You've got one life to live. Love yourself, be kind to others, break free and let your spirit soar. Empower life with Cleopatra.